Welcome back. During the break, we had some. The Rams are back on the clock with the 235th pick. We have several draft picks to announce that came in during the break. The Bears took Jay Tyre. Actually, the Steelers took Mark Robinson, linebacker, Old Mississippi, Old Miss. The Bears with 226 took Jay Tyre. Carter, guard Southern, and the Rams pick is in. We'll get it in a second. Oh, it's about to come up right now. But they took Jonathan Carter, guards Southern University. And with this 235th pick, the Rams take Daniel Hardy, linebacker, Montana State, excuse me. And I think maybe that's a good choice. Maybe the Rams wanted another linebacker. So that's probably maybe a good choice that they took him. And I think he put up a lot of big numbers with Montana State last year. And he really this stuff works on big lawns, small lawns, and I guess you can call that a long lawn. I think he can really contribute to the Rams. The Chargers pick is in. They're back on the clock for 236. We're waiting for that to come up on the screen. And we'll see what they took in just a moment. And the draft is back on the air, so we'll see what happens with this upcoming pick. As we roll on in round number 7 of the 2022 NFL Draft. And we're starting to wind down the picks. Teams are winding down their picks. So, and excuse me. And we're waiting for that and we're waiting for that. This round. By the end of this round, we will have. I think it's going to be 267 mystery relevant. So, no, it's 262 mystery relevant. And the San Francisco 49ers will have that pick. But right now, we're waiting to see who the Chargers have picked. Is in for the for pick number 236. We're waiting to see who the Chargers are going to take. So, it's about to come up on the screen right now. Let's see who it is. And they have taken, with pick 236 in the NFL in the 2022 NFL Draft. Let's see who they have taken. And they have taken Dean Leonard, defensive back, Ole Miss. And I think maybe they needed a defensive back, and I think that was a good choice. I think they probably did. And that was a good choice. Now the Lions are back on the clock. And their pick is in. And they're really looking to improve. And Seattle's made Charles Cross. There's been about 9 Seattle selections in this draft so far by them. And that makes the great picks. Bob Melton, Tyreek Smith, Terry Woolen, and Drake Young. Some great picks this round for them. And the Lions have made some pretty good picks. And so and they're really looking to improve in their upcoming season and have a better record than last year and get themselves out of last place as well. And let's see who the Lions have selected with the 237th pick in this year's draft. Chase Lucas, cornerback, Arizona State. And I really feel that that's it. And I think the Lions do need a quarterback. And I think that was a good choice. And so, he was an honorable mention all Pac-12. He was a second-team All-Pro, Pac-12 in 2017 and 2020. And he also 49 career starts and second in Arizona State history. And he put up a lot of big numbers. He can really run the ball too. I think he's going to be a good addition. And the Las Vegas Raiders are back on the clock with the 238th pick in this year's 2022 NFL Draft. So we'll see who they take. Hopefully the pick is going to come in just a few seconds. And the Packers have made some great selections. Zach Tom, Kingsley Naber, Terry Q. Carpenter, and Jonathan Ford, defensive tackle Miami. They've made some really good draft picks this year. And the Raiders have 2 picks remaining. And their pick has come in. We're going to find out who it is in just a sec. Somebody's making their way to the stage right now, and I think we're going to find out. Let's listen in. Christian Watson's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I think over there. Yeah, I think so too. Got a lot of talent. A lot of media is saying that the Washington Commanders are going to be fun to watch this year, and hopefully the Browns are going to be fun to watch this year. I think the Raiders are going to go with they're going to go with an offensive lineman, I think. And I think let's listen. Hopefully, I think we're going to find out who the pick is right now, and so. And so let's listen in. Happens every now and then. Lions taking Chase Lucas, the quarterback of Arizona State. We're still waiting for that pick from the Raiders to come in. And it comes right now. So we're not. So I will tell you who it is, and the Raiders have selected with the 238th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. Let's see who it is. Thayer Munford. Offensive tackle, Ohio State. I think they were been targeting him and wanted to get him, and that is a good choice. And so, and I think that's a good choice. He put up some big numbers with Ohio State, and he had a great season with them. And I think he'll be a great addition to the Raiders. So, yeah, we're now in the final hour of the NFL Draft, and the draft is going to commercial. We'll get it back on the air momentarily. And as we continue on, as we roll on in round 7, and I really think this has been a very unpredictable draft by far, and a lot of media and a lot of fans predicted this to happen. The Colts pick is in. I'm waiting for it to come up on the screen. We'll find out in just a few moments who they have taken with the 239th pick in this year's draft. So bear with us, and hopefully it's going to come up on the screen very shortly in just a few seconds. And they have taken a lot of great picks. One of their best ones, I feel, was I think one that came in around was I think it was defensive end Eric Johnson. I felt was one of their best ones today, and even Curtis Brooks as well with the 216th pick. So, and after this pick, the Colts have 1 pick remaining. So we're going to find out who the Colts have chosen in just a moment. With the 239th pick, and we'll find out right now. But the 239th pick, they have chosen Rodney Thomas, defensive back, Yale, and I think that's a good choice. I think they needed a defensive back. They were wanting to get one, and I think they made a good choice. And now we have to pick 240, and the Washington, and we're going to be up to the 240th pick. But Rodney Thomas is a good pick, I think, and we are up to pick number 240. And I think we'll have to wait and find out on the clock when the draft comes back, and the screen's going to be coming back in a second, I think. And I really feel that and I do feel that Rodney Thomas put up some big numbers with Yale, and he really can run the ball, and he can make the plays when they need him to. And you leave him open, he's going to score. That's what you do. But he's able to keep those players on their toes, the opposing team's players. So we'll see what happens. And as we roll on round 7 and the final hour of the 2022 NFL Draft, we're back on, and the Commanders' pick is in. We're waiting for it to come up on the screen. And so I think taking Chris Paul they have one pick remaining. Chris Paul was a good choice for him with pick number 230. And we're waiting for that pick to come in on the screen.
Hometown Las Vegas Raiders here. Instead, now for a Purple Heart related announcement on Marco stage, great Rocky Wyatt. The 240th anniversary of the United States Military Decoration, the Purple Heart.
And we're about to have a Purple Heart announcement, so let's listen in.
The 240th graphic honors and recognizes the sacrifices made by our brave men and women while in service to our nation. To announce the Commanders' selection, please welcome former NFL players who have received the Purple Heart, Rocky Bleier and John Banachek, as well as 3-time Purple Heart recipient James McCormick.
And they will be announcing the Commanders' pick, so let's listen in.
John and James and myself, I would like to recognize all military personnel who are out here today. Those who are veterans, those who are on active duty, and those who are in the reserve. And thank you for your service to our country. We salute you.
And we're about to find out who the Commanders have selected. Let's listen in.
The NFL and the National Flag Foundation and the Military Order of the Purple Heart, and these two fine gentlemen who are not only outstanding athletes, but they are patriots that serve their country, and they have earned our respect. God bless them all. With the 240th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Christian Holmes, defensive back, Oklahoma State. Welcome to the game, Christian.
Cowboys had a strong defense this past year. Christian Holmes, the third defender from Oklahoma State, drafted Mel.
A strong defense. He was one of the guys that made plays. You see him in terms of the Missouri, one of the guys moving around in college football. But Christian Holmes really done a job well done in that secondary. Obviously, with Malcolm Rodriguez and company doing their job, he was a quarterback who would come up and hit you. He's got the size to match up against the bigger wide receivers in the National Football League. So you like that aspect of it. A little inconsistent at times in coverage, but he is smothering.
So with the 240th pick, the Washington Commanders take Christian Holmes, quarterback Oklahoma State. He put up some big numbers with Oklahoma State. He's going to be a great addition. He can really run the ball. He can make the plays. He's one that can do it. And the Steelers are back on the clock for the 241st pick, and the pick is in. We're waiting for it to come up on the screen in just a few moments. And I'm going to take a break, come right back, and I'll let you know if there's any picks over the break.